Prime Minister. But my request to the Honorable Prime Minister ji, you are saying that I am a OBC Prime Minister, but you are not doing anything for OBC.
Our leaders have fought for our rights. They have sacrificed their lives for us. Like Jyotirao Phule, Sahu Maharaj, Tandai Periyar, Narayana Guru, Dr. Ambedkar. Like that, so
OBC reservations are implemented only because of OBC Federation efforts.
OBC MPs convenient for last 11 years. At that time, our government was there by NDA government. Narendra Modi was the chief prime minister of this country. I met him 3 times. One time along with 42 MPs, second time 64 MPs, third time 84 MPs. But our Narendra Modi himself is feeling that I am a OBC Prime Minister of this country. Even Amit Shah also saying that for the first time in India, the OBC has become the Prime Minister of this country. We got lot of hope because the right person has come to this country as a Prime Minister. He can do something, but he could not do anything for fighting for last 10, 11 years. Now he has the second time, third time also he became a Prime Minister. But my request to the Honorable Prime Minister ji, you are saying that I am a OBC Prime Minister, but you are not doing anything for OBC. We requested 3 times, sir, why don't you remove our criminal? Only why OBC meet with the criminal? If anybody has joined in government as a clerk, he will get 8,000 or 10,000. Suppose once he will get section officer, he will get 80,000 salary. He won't get his son or daughter because they are saying that ceiling is up to 8 lakhs per year. How we can get our boys, our girls will get a job? Same thing I ask, why don't you give along to the population wise? Why don't you have separate ministry? He could not do anything. Separate ministry has not done, and caste census also we requested. Finally, today I am very happy. Rahul Gandhi, Kanyakumari to Kashmir is a marathon walk. 4,500 kilometers he walked. After that he got this lot of information. He met farmers, he met unemployed, he met everybody. But he got the idea, unless the caste-wise census downtrodden SC, ST, OBC, minority, how they are getting their life. So that's why he's saying that X-ray. Today, the time has come. Our demand was for the beginning last several years. But today is the Rahul Gandhi. Last time we get another, India Alliance will get another 25 to 30 seats. Definitely will be the Prime Minister. But unfortunately, he could not get any opportunity. But he became the opposition leader. So today, all over the country, everybody has got the caste-wise census. It was started in Telangana. And Telangana, it was almost all. Cabinet meeting was taken, assembly bill was passed, and finally now we are conducting caste-wise census. More than, I can say that the 90% caste-wise census is over in Telangana. Like that is all over India, every state, because I am requesting Narendra Modi ji, more states are with you, UP is with you, Rajasthan with you, Haryana is with you. Everywhere your government is there. Why you are not conducting caste-wise census? Unless caste-wise census, Rahul Gandhi himself has the Jitna Hissadari, Utti Bhagidari. According to their population, their reservation should be. You will get promotions, you will get a job, but unfortunately, Narendra Modi could not do anything. Unless everybody can unitedly you can fight, then only we can solve. Whatever the demands were there, conduct caste census, scrap criminal, and remove 50%. Rahul Gandhi himself has so. When I came to the power, I will conduct caste census. I will remove 50% ceiling also, according to the 9th schedule. That is the leader has given opportunity. Other things are protect the public sector. Today, in Visakhapatnam, the steel plant is taking by private Adani is taking. That fight was several years because Vishaka Ukku Ma Janma Hakku. That is the slogan has given. That also they are giving to private people. So my request, all the issues, unless all the places, every state, they should conduct caste census, then only bill pass. Previous also, I want to congratulate Sonia Gandhi. When we are requested, ma'am, Supreme Court has denied for IIT, IIM, all India instead of medical science, there is no reservation. At that time, I went to the Sonia Gandhi, myself and also HRD Minister Arjun Singh. Ma'am, talent is not anybody's property. God has given to everybody. Why don't you give opportunity? Then she put a word to the Dr. Manmohan Singh as the Prime Minister. He put the bill in Parliament. Everybody was supported, including Lalu Prasad Yadav, everybody. Even all political party was supported. That's why bill was passed. Now, our boys are getting engineers and doctors in all India medical sciences. This is the UPA government has done. But unfortunately, nobody was saying that what UPA government has done. Our Congress people also not saying anything. Really, today we got one person, his name is Rahul Gandhi. He want to develop, he want to down people, we want to give a lift because Narendra Modi down weaker section are going down, upper class is going up, and moreover corporate sector is helping everybody. Today time has come. I will request to all the employees, not only unemployed also, to participate and you can register your name in the gas census. You can write Hanumantra, whichever community, Kunur Kapu, Kapu, you can write. Yadav can come outside, name and your community. Then only we get this opportunity. I don't want to talk too much, but I request, time has come. This is the right time. Everybody should be united. You can pass the caste-wise census. Jitna hissedari, unki bhagidari. Definitely I'll get one day. Our opportunity will come. Downtown people also come the highest position in I can say that in a judicially. Our people are one or two. Judicially also the reservation. Everywhere. Even Rahul Gandhi himself has told 90% officers are there. Among them 2 or 3 people. One is SC, 2 are SC, 1 BC, 1 minority. How long it will be there? So unless we should fight and unitedly, irrespective of political party, everybody should come forward and fight. Then only problem will solve. I will thanks to the All India Federation of Employees, other backward class employees association, especially our Karnataka is taking lot of interest because there in Tamil Nadu 69% they are giving, but other state nobody is taking this thing unless bill was passed in Parliament. Then only our future will be there. This few words I want to thank one and all. Thank you very much.
I am very happy that at the call of our All India OBC Employees Federation, delegates from all over the country, representing the central government and public sector employees, have all assembled here to demand the union government to consider certain important demands which will have an impact on the society. which will bring an all-round development for the society. It is not a political slogan. It is a social slogan. We are demanding here for the welfare of the society. We are demanding the government to implement the provisions of the Constitution, which has given us the right to have reservation in all sectors, in the public sector, in the government departments, in educational institutions. But today, when we see the data given by the government, the representation of OBC in all the sectors is nowhere near 27%. In many of the departments, we are zero. In the top level posts, we are zero. But as OBCs, we are electing the government. With our votes only any government can be formed. But after the formation of the government is not considering our issues. This is an irony that has to be fought out. As the OBC employees of this country, we have a duty to the society. Our leaders have fought for our rights. They have sacrificed their lives for us. Like Jyotirao Phule, Sahu Maharaj, Tandai Periyar, Narayana Guru, Dr. Ambedkar. Like that, so many people have sacrificed their lives for our development. But as OBC employees in the public sector and government departments, we have to fight for the rights of our generation. That is why we have all assembled here. We have all assembled here on duty, taking a leave from the establishment and fighting for the rights. This is a great thing which an organization can do. Our federation is doing today. And I am very glad that our president, Jantar Mantar, has come here to start this dharna, to inaugurate this dharna. He has been the pioneer to form the OBC MPs Forum in 2005, because of which we were able to give pressure to the government, to the then UPA government, in bringing reservation for OBC in central education institutions. Because of the OBC MPs Forum, by our Jantar ji, we were able to succeed in bringing a parliamentary committee for OBC. Today, parliamentary committee for OBC is visiting various departments. They are considering the issues referred by our associations. All this because of the initiative taken by the Jantar as the president of the federation, as the convener of the OBC MPs Forum, which we want to thank on this edition. So such was this commitment. Whenever the issues of the OBC are raised in the parliament, Jantar voice will be the first voice. Today we are missing that voice in the parliament. We are making a demand to the Congress party that he has to recognize the Jantar, because his voice will be heard across the nation by all the OBC people. He is voicing the people of the backward classes. And our demands are very, very genuine as per Constitution, to conducting a caste census, to scrap the creamy layer which is unconstitutional, to remove the 50% ceiling. Already the government, by 10% reservation on EWS, have already breached the 50%. So now the government has to issue a guideline to remove 50% ceiling. The public sector has to be protected. All of us, many of you, have joined in the public sector on 27% reservation. If it is totally privatized, there will not be any reservation. So don't forget, we have to protect the public sector. And there should be a separate ministry for OBC. Already there is a separate ministry for tribals, for minorities. But the social justice ministry is jointly looking after SC and OBC. But most of the time, they were engaged in the welfare of the scheduled caste, which is not I would not say it is not wrong. But most of the time is engaged there. So we want a separate ministry so that the OBC welfare can be looked at. Then in the central universities, the reservation policy is not properly maintained. In the faculty positions, our representation is not in proper shape. Then we want reservation in judiciary. Recently, in the parliament, the law minister says out of 614 judges, high court judges, only 80 are OBC. That is just not even 10%. This is the dismal position in the judiciary. We demand reservation in private sector. And also the artisans, the poorest of the poor, they are being considered as a criminal. This government is considering 8 lakhs EWS upper caste as backward class, weaker section. But artisans, they are not giving OBC certificate. It is a great injustice that should be done away with. These are all the genuine demands which are being focused today. And people from all over the country, from various states, representing the various sectors, have assembled here to voice our concern towards the government to implement all these demands. And I welcome all of you for this dharna. Now I would request our respected Jantar Mantar MLC from Telangana to share his views in the dharna. Thank you. OBC SC adequately represented, containing fully data. It shows where we stand today. We have already released the book on various occasions. Now we want to present the book to our V. Hanmantarao and our Mallana.
He is also leader for OBC communities, and in fact, he is the one beyond giving information and data for elected representatives, MPs, ministers of all states in this country. Friends, we also take inspiration from the hard work that is being done by Sri Karnanidhi ji and the Federation. We have also filed lots of RTAs, and the situation of OBCs in central institutions, especially recently in IIT and IIM, when we filed RTAs recently in The Hindu has covered 8 IITs and 7 IIMs having 80% only general category. In some of the IIMs and IITs, 96 to 97% from one community. This is the pathetic situation in the IITs and IIMs. Central universities, at least because of activism by Employees Federation and students organizations like us, we have made some changes in central universities. Friends, we all know that in OBC professor post and associate professor post, reservations are implemented because of Employees Federation efforts. In NEET, OBC reservations are implemented only because of OBC Federation efforts. And in All India, in law schools, OBC Federation again made contribution. In IITs, IIMs, now change must start in IIT, IIMs. Then only we will have equal and inclusive opportunities for youth like us. With this note, I just remember famous quote of Periyar. He said, education, self-respect and rationality are very key for the empowerment of downtrodden persons, downtrodden communities. We also take inspiration. We have to get educated. We have to be, we should be rational and think rational and lead this movement. Then only we can form a kind of equitable, just society. With this note, Jai Bhim, Jai Pule, Jai Periyar, Jai OBC.